So I've been backpacking for almost 5 years now, and it all started back when my friend Austin and I were just really bored and looking for something to do. So one day he texted me, said, "Hey, I got a couple backpacks. How about we just pack up and see where the trail takes us?" So being bored, I said, "Sure, set out." For our very first trip, we convinced my dad to drive us down to southern Maryland and drop us off in Harper's Ferry, which it lies on the border between West Virginia and Maryland. For the first trip, we're going to hike north along the Appalachian Trail until we reach the Maryland-Pennsylvania border. Backpacking standards, it really isn't much of a trip. It's only about 40 miles, and some people even do that in a day. But it was our first trip, and we only had about 2 days to do it, so we set out. I remember hiking just a little ways up into the Appalachian Mountains, looking back over Harper's Ferry, just being amazed by the view below me. And the trail is just filled with these views. You'd hike a few miles, and then trees would part, revealing the awesome world around you. And by the end of the 40 miles, the 2 days, Austin and I just weren't satisfied. We needed to keep going. We needed more. So that's what we did. We brought along our friend Cody, and all of us together hiked hundreds of miles up and down the Appalachian Trail. Each trip we went on had its own story to tell. Each trip was its own new adventure for us to go on, and none of it was ever like the last. We hiked during the day, during the night, rain, snow. We would come out of the wilderness and into towns, meet new people, listen to their stories and what they had to say. There would be times when, for no reason at all, Austin, Cody, and I would just hate each other. We'd put miles of distance between each other just so we wouldn't have the possibility of potentially running into each other. And then, by the time dinner came around, we'd all meet back up for camp, and it was like we were best friends all over again. Together we got lost, almost froze to death. We always carried each other through, and despite all the exhaustion and sore limbs we felt after the endless miles uphill and downhill, whenever it was over, we always couldn't wait to go on the next trip. But unfortunately, as life goes, all good times have to come to an end. Graduation was rolling around, and Austin and Cody had been working their butts off to save up for a gap year where they would travel around South America with only the backpacks on their back and the little bit of money they had to go see everything they wanted to see and explore the world. They wanted me to come with them, but I knew that my path would take me a different way. I was bound for college, going to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Prescott, Arizona, study aerospace engineering. And I was worried. I desperately wanted to go and travel the world with my friends. I knew that would just be a dream come true and an amazing experience that can only happen once or twice in a lifetime. How could a life of school and homework compare to a life of traveling the world and truly doing anything that I wanted? How could I pass that opportunity up? But after 4 years of having fun in high school, I knew it was finally time to pursue my goal of flying fast and low in the United States Air Force. And that requires a college degree. So while Austin and Cody hiked all over South America, I drove cross country to Arizona to begin my new life as they were theirs. And while I definitely did find a boring life of school and homework, through actual blood, sweat, and tears, I also found a new family to go on adventures and have new experiences with. And with them, I've climbed mountains and seen new horizons to which one day cross. part of me will always wish I had gone with Austin and Cody to travel the world, but I know that in the long run, it's best for me to be here